everyone, it's Madelyn from Madelyn Guitar. Hope you're doing well. So for this content, I figured I'm going to show you guys some guitar licks. So I'm going to try to post different guitar licks and tricks and maybe little mini lessons here and there just to add to my content of overly done selfies. So along with the smiles, I won't stop smiling. I just can't help that anyways. So you're going to have to put up with me with that. So let's get started. Let me show you something cool. Okay, so this lick here is based on two arpeggios, an F sharp minor 7 and a C sharp minor 7. I use this a lot over like these 2/5 jams where you're playing a minor 7 to a dominant in a key. So this will work really well in the key of E major. Your F sharp is your 2 and this B7 would be your 5. So we're kind of pulling from the minor 7 off the 2 and the minor 7 off the 6. So they work really well together. And the pattern I'm doing, it's kind of a sweep pattern. So we're up here on the 14th, the 14th fret on our E string. So the shape is going to be like this. So we're kind of voicing it with the pinky because we want the pinky to help us flow into this three-string pattern with our 4 notes. So it's very important that we have this flow for the picking to get the sweeping motion. So basically the way I'm kind of fingering this is I've got the pinky on the F sharp, I've got the second finger on the A, so F sharp, A, and on the C sharp I've got my first finger. So you have your 14, your 12, and your 11, so it's kind of a diagonal. That's the triad. That's literally a minor triad. The minor 7 is going to be the E, and that's going to be the pinky. So we're going to have this kind of flowing pattern. And basically I'm putting a pull-off in there, so my right-hand pattern is going to be down, 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 and then up stroke for the pull-off, and then up. So down, 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 up, pull-off, up. And I would restart it. And it's got that triplet vibe, that, 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita. And that's going to be the shape we're going to use for the F sharp. And then also for the C sharp, which will be on the 16th fret on the A string. Same exact shape. Which is kind of nice. And basically what we're doing is we're getting 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to the next shape. So we're not going back to the root. We're not going back there. I mean, if you were to practice the pattern over and over, you would do that. That's for you to just repeat that downbeat. But we want to flow. We want to make sure the downbeat lands with the next arpeggio. So the F sharp leads to the C sharp. So now you're going to have this. So 1 tita, 2 tita, 3 tita, 4 tita. So 2 sets of triplets. Again, the right hand is doing the same picking. It's the down, 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 up, pull off, up. And then when I go to the next root, the downbeat, down, 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 up, pull off, up. Okay, so it's nice to have those two patterns being the same shape. Now, we're going to go back to the F sharp, but an octave higher from the original position. So this one's going to be on the 16th fret on the D string. It's going to be the 16, 14, 14, which is a minor triad again. And then your pinky's going to play the 17. And the same exact thing. It's going to be a down, 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 up, pull off, up. So now you're going to have the F sharp, C sharp, the octave of the F sharp. Then we're going to finish off with the octave of the C sharp, which is up on the 18th fret. This is that typical diagonal that everyone loves if you're a metal player, the minor triad on the G string. So it's going to be 18, 17, 16. Sounds like every Metallica riff, right? Then you have the 19 is the minor 7. And same exact thing here. I'm going to down, 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 up, pull off, up. So the whole thing's slow. You have this. You have the F sharp minor 7, the C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7 up the octave, and then the C sharp minor 7 up its octave. And I just usually end up with the F sharp note, the tonic, which is conveniently located a whole step higher than the last note you play with the C sharp minor 7 arpeggio. So you have this. You're ending on a 17 and you play 19, and there's your F sharp. So it brings you right back to the tonic. So when you get the whole thing going nice and slow, you have this. It's got a nice kind of movement to it, right? And what's cool about that, again, this is based on an F sharp minor 7 chord. So once you see the shape of it, you can actually apply this to any other 2/5 progression, especially if you're voicing it off of the E string. You know, if I want to go down to for example, like a B, I can do the same thing. It's going to be the exact same thing. The arpeggio is going to work out. It's going to be the 2 and the 6 at the key, just taking the octave of each one. So, so it's a neat pattern once you get the whole thing going. So let me demonstrate it with the track. I'm just going to put this backing track on, and I'm just going to run it over and over, and you can kind of see how it flows. Okay, here we go. Pretty cool. So it's a nice little shreddy lick, and once you get used to it, it just works really well, especially if you want to like just rip an idea and start off really fast and then lead into some cool, just smooth high note. So arpeggios are used a lot. I talk about this in my lessons. Arpeggios are used a lot as just like a starting lick. It's a nice little ladder thing. It's climbing up. You don't have to worry about like doing a scale run all the time. They're always very safe. And you can mix and match different arpeggios in the key, but in this case, it's just a really nice kind of, I don't want to call it a fusion lick. It's like a jazz rock lick. I mean, there's some shred, and it's using the minor 7 voicing, so it's using some jazz voicings, and I think it's just a pretty slick little lick. So, like I said, once you get it down in F sharp, you can apply it wherever you want along the E string. It's always going to be the same relationship between the patterns. You know, the F sharp is the C sharp, so it's always going to be a 2 to a 6. So whatever key you're in, you can figure out what your 2 and your 6 arpeggios are and just run them accordingly. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll do more stuff like this, and in the meantime, smile. Bye.